Go. You got it right.
Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, going to start off by giving out praises to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Yasharala that rule well, and salutations to you, Akim, that are out there in the highways and the byways preaching this word in truth and sincerity. And we got GMS Chicago with GMS Detroit, and basically what we're going to go into is the chip, because as each day passes, man, there's always more and more news about the chip, how and new ways to implement it in the body, and basically have new ideas to make people want to get it, make it more attractive, why? Because this prophecy is soon to be fulfilled, to the point where the chip is not going to be it's going to be mandatory, where you're not going to have a choice, I'm gonna start off with Revelations 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And what's the image? The image is all the philosophies, all the ideologies of America, the ways of America. It says, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And right now they don't. That's not, a lot of people don't have that. There is people that have the chip actually implemented in their body, but a lot of people, the majority of people are still using paying stuff through phone and all that. But when you see it, it's the same movement. I was watching this video of Amazon. Amazon finally opened that grocery store where there's no cashiers, and how they would get in, they would grab their phone and swipe it, like a hand movement, so Isa's getting these people minds ready for it, so that once it comes, they'll easily give in, It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, because eventually that's what's gonna happen, eventually you're not gonna be able to buy or sell or any of that, It's, that store the Amazon open is a perfect example, because without that chip, you're not going to be able to go get in stores like that, and you see the pattern that other stores are following, more and more you keep seeing signs of, oh, sorry, we don't no cash, we don't accept cash no more, or our store is soon going cashless, because we're getting close.
Yeah, they say Sweden is damn near 100% cashless.
Oh yeah, yep, kind.
And well, if I could say something real quick,
yeah, go ahead.
Because ever since that company 3 Square Market started up, that chip, that getting that RFID chip has been like the new popular thing. Oh, we need to go cashless. We shouldn't have money anymore. We should just have a cashless society. You got niggas in the world talking about Bitcoin, which Bitcoin is just a prelim before the RFID chip comes out, because it's an electronic
currency.
Yeah, currency. So it's just a prelims before the RFID chip comes. You got niggas in the world talking talking about it. I was like, I heard some niggas at work talking about like these niggas know about bitcoins. It's a prelim to the RFID chip, man. It's so-called white man is gearing up for that. He's getting the people's mind ready for this chip, man. He's gradually and slowly putting it in people's mind. Like, all right, I'm putting out this chip. I'm gonna put out this Amazon store. I'm gonna put uh, this out. I'm gonna put this out. It's just gradually leading to the chip.
Right. Uh, 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 that's Esau's tactic. You know, he always makes everything seem, uh, uh, he always tells them a lie. You know, makes it seem all nice and beneficial for you. You know, but the ultimate goal is what? For him to have control over you. You know, for him to complete his mission of him becoming like the Most High. You know.
Yeah.
I got the video up of the Amazon store too.
Oh, yeah.
This
I'm
what?
just I got the video up of the Amazon store.
Oh, if, you can play right quick if you want.
It ain't got no sound, so you brothers can still speak. I'll just let it play because you can't hear it. I don't know how the sound works. So if a brother got a preset, you can just grab it. I'm just let it play.
What I was gonna say is, Esau's basically desensitizing everybody so that they're docile enough to just take the chip. All right, and so when you go into the word desensitize, it means to make less sensitive. It says to make someone less likely to feel shock or distress at scene of cruelty, violence, or suffering by overexposure to such images. All right, so that's what he's doing with these images of the chip. That's what he's doing with these different avenues that he's placing the chip in. He's just making everybody docile and desensitizing them. So when that time comes, they're just going to go ahead and take the chip because they have the confidence that this so-called this demon, this devil, all right, they're gonna have that confidence that he's able to take care of everything through that chip for these people, man. So that they don't have to use their phones anymore. They don't have to use their cash anymore. All right, these people are simple, so they're not gonna want anything else but simplicity, which is in that chip, man. All right, and that's what the so-called white man is desensitizing the people towards, man. Putting that chip in their hand, putting that chip in their arm, getting a chip for this, getting a chip for that. You know, so now he's trying to play the Most High, and he's trying to basically control everybody. You know, through that little micro RFID chip, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and in the scriptures it says that everything that the Lord said that this man would do in the end of days is faithful and true. All the prophecies concerning him, concerning us. You know, so this chip is coming, man, and he's desensitizing the people for it, man.
And if I may add, another thing that Esau Edom, so-called white man, is uh, programming in the people is to deal with things convenient. That's what you see in this commercial. You know what I'm saying? Where you would just go in and go out because Jake nowadays, you know what I'm saying? They ready to they ready to kill you. You know what I'm saying? If you walk across the street, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not patient in their cars no more. You know, according to Esau's law, the pedestrian is supposed to go first, but they'll run you over. Like it's their right of way to go first, man. And it shows that the mindset of these people is that things got to be quick. You know what I'm saying? Or is it being raised, man?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yep.
Hey, as soon as you said that, wow.
Go ahead.
As soon as you said that, this bag showed up. Good food fast. These people. As soon as you were saying that, this bag just showed up on the screen. Good food fast, because these people just want it quick. I was talking to some Israelite. He's like he was talking about how chicken is raised up. He's like it take 2 years. He's like here in America you have it in 1 month. Everybody just want everything quick and fast, like that movie Wally. It's the same shit, man. People are to the point where they're so damn lazy they can't just pull out a key and unlock their door. No, you gotta have an RFID chip and the door open for you, or you gotta have a chip in your hand to get inside of your car. These people are fucking lazy, man. They're lazy as hell, man. That's gonna be to their own downfall. And I got a precept real quick. I can grab it. This is Revelations 19 and 20. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him. So, and these people think this is a great scientific breakthrough. It's a great miracle of the so-called white man. He made an RFID chip. Oh, your credit cards on it, your keys on it. You will never lose your information. Or even with the health. Oh, he'll bring back your health if you take this RFID chip. Oh, you won't be deaf anymore if you take this RFID chip. This devil is using that your people's simplicity to destroy you. With which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast. So he's deceiving all of y'all. Y'all think this is a good thing, but it's trickery and a device of the devil, man. A so-called white man, Esau, Edom. This is a big ploy for him to think that he's the Most High, and it's gonna lead to all your people's destruction, man. It's gonna lead to all y'all being destroyed by the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, because y'all want everything quick and fast and accessible to your need rather than being patient. So that's gonna be to your downfall. Oh, I'm gonna get a chip so my car can automatically start up when I get in. Oh, I got my ID on me all the time. People gonna die because of your lack, man, that lack of knowledge, man. And them that worship his image, these both were cast alive into the lake of fire, burning with brimstone, and the remnant were slain with the sword and of him that sat on the horse with sword, which sword proceeded out of his mouth, and all the fowls were filled with their flesh, because Yahweh is going to bring great death and destruction through the nukes and through the chariots, man. Them chariots going to get down and dirty with destroying you simple-minded ass those and Native Americans. Fuck you, Edomites. You Edomites, go ahead and take the chip. Y'all doomed anyway. But for you simple-minded Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, that's gonna be your complete destruction, man. Your complete doom, because you think this RFID chip technology is a blessing, man. Well, really, it's a curse. You've been deceived by the so-called white man. Y'all can got it.
If I might say, man, these people are like this because all the movies, all the video games have been that Esau has been pushing. That's why they're desensitized to this. And now that this is coming out, this is like this is a reality that they've longed for, man. So now that just puts them into the place to just take the chip, man, and worship the image of the beast. Because these people worship every other thing that the white man puts out. They're docile to everything else. They don't know what they're eating. They don't know that they're slaves. So that final step in them being just a total and complete slave worshiping the image of the beast is that chip, man. All right, and then that's why the Most High is just gonna go ahead and destroy whoever took that chip, man. Because our people that take the chip, they're saying in their mind that they want Esau or the so-called white man to be their God and to rule over them and to rule the earth, man. When there's a heavenly creator, Yahweh, who created everything and he runs everything, man. He ruleth in the kingdom of men, man. Not the so-called white man, man. But our people, the simple Negroes and simple Latinos and simple Native Americans, they can't get this, man. Because they're completely gone, man. They've given up all faith, man, and they're just stuck in this hellhole, the abyss without faith, man, without light.
Right. That's what Yahweh Shai say. Shall I find faith on the earth? Yeah. And hey, you could thank Esau for that. Esau literally made everybody just like him. The scriptures say, as the king is, so are the people. That's why everybody is the way they are. All carnal and shit. If I may get this right quick, this is Second Esdras 5 and 10. It says, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinency be multiplied upon earth. And when you look up that word incontinency, it basically means a lack of self-restraint. which is these people, the attitude of these people. These people are impatient for shit. You know, like the brother was explaining, just a simple walking across the sidewalk. You know, well, walking across the street, which only takes like about 5 seconds. People are already honking at you. You know,
Well, they just turn and hope you get out the way.
Yep.
you know, like little shit like they, you know, you if you can't be patient, you know, with little stuff like that, you know, just imagine when big things actually happen. You know, hey, that's what the great day of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. These people are gonna bug out. You know, hey, cause all of them are what? All of them are gonna haste in the time of trouble. You know, when the scriptures say not to.
Yep.
Kind
It says be patient without change to a lower state. So when these people are changed to a lower state, when these stores close down and all this food's gone, man, these people they're not gonna be patient, man. They're gonna beat the fuck out of everybody's gonna beat the fuck out of each other. People, kids are gonna get beat to death. You know, people are gonna be fighting for this food and all this shit in the stores, man. And people are not gonna regard morals anymore, man. I mean, not saying. I mean, these people really don't even have morals anyway. But they're just They're gonna become complete demons in that day, man.
right. Their morals subject. They'll go down to animals level.
Yep.
You know.
Okay.
Hey, well, like you were saying about how you know, if when these jakes, you know, take the mark, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much all that is Esau's signature on you, saying that he is your master. You know what I'm saying? This is Exodus chapter 21, and I'm gonna start at verse 2. It said it said even though it's talking about a Hebrew, you know, Hebrew servant, it still has a certain sense when it comes down to you Hebrew Israelites and Esau. It says, if thou buy a Hebrew servant, so like this Exodus 21 and 2, if thou buy an Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve, and in the seventh he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. After the 6 years, he shall go free. If he were married, well, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne his sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. And scriptures talk about how in Ecclesiastes that the gift destroyed the heart. You know what I'm saying? You all gonna want the 2/3. They want to continue with the tangible things, the TVs, their houses, this, that, and the other. You know, but Esau Edom, he's gonna come with this chip, and it's gonna be like, well, if you want to keep these things, you got to take this. You know, verse 6 it says, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, which is an earring, and he shall serve him forever. And that awl is the mark of the beast, man. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to the time that we come in, when they make it mandatory, because that would be Esau's signature saying that he owns you, man. You know.
Sure.
Right. You got some, Mike?
Yeah, I got something that you quoted. This is uh, Luke 18:8. I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man comes, shall he find faith on the earth? And is the reason Yahushua said that it's a lot of people that don't believe, man. There's a lot of people that don't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and not just motherfuckers in the world, people that right there in the so-called truth. They don't have faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. They truly don't believe in this thing, man. So that when that true temptation, because the RFID chip isn't just gonna be, oh, it's just gonna pop up and it's just gonna be some regular thing. They gonna force motherfuckers to take that chip, man. They gonna put a bullet to your, either two things gonna happen. They gonna put a gun in your mouth and say, take this chip, or they gonna blow your brains out.
Yep, Khan. And Esau is gonna use his favorite tactic, that order out of chaos.
Yeah, and kind of
That's right. I
that
got
he
appreciate
gonna
that.
bring that spot.
Oh, because like you said, man, he's gonna force that chip on everybody by the gun, by force, by the sword that the blessing he was given. All right, but that's why we're in this truth, and we pray that the Most High keeps us from that day, man. We pray that he keeps the patience on us to accept not to take the chip, man, and to keep the spirit on us to go to the death if that's what it takes,
Yeah.
because there's no way that this damn devil could play God over the Israelites, man. We have one power, man, and our people don't realize that, and they're gonna go ahead and take that chip, man. And that's why the Lord says he's gonna save certain men. He's gonna give you the spirit to endure whatever it takes, as far as not accepting that chip, man. This Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth." So these people that are not getting this truth and understanding this, man, the Lord is about to try everybody that dwells on this earth, man, with that chip. Not even just in this country, in other countries, man. They're gonna try to implement that wherever the Esau is, man. And that's why these other countries are starting a war with him, because they don't want that. They don't want that wine, man. They don't want They don't want chips in their country and shit, man. But this damn devil is all over the world, and he's gonna start pushing that. You said earlier that he's pushed it, and it's damn near 100% cashless in Sweden, and that's where it's heavily laden with devils over there. That's why they're trying to push that same idea and that same objective over here in the U.S. Man, they want to make it 100%.
They want to globalize it.
Exactly. That's what the Edomites want to do. And that's why the Lord is gonna try everybody on the earth, man. And by him trying, these people they're gonna docile, they're gonna be so docile, they're gonna take this chip, man, and they're gonna be destroyed, man. This is
They're not gonna know. They're not gonna know what to do when a bullet is 2 inches away from their face. They gonna panic, man. They're not gonna think. They don't have the scriptures to comfort them, man. They don't have Yahweh Shemel Shai to think upon. All they thinking about is this nigga about to blow my brains out if I don't do what he tell me to do. So what they gonna do? They gonna take that chip, man. They gonna bitch up and take that RFID chip, and you damn fallouts and you scoffers. Y'all gonna bitch up, man. Y'all ain't even think about scriptures, man. Y'all gonna bitch up and take that chip, man, because they gonna put that gun not to you, but they gonna put it to your kids, man. They gonna say, take this chip. Your dumb ass gonna take it, and they gonna blow your son's brain out. It's gonna. He's the devil, man. You can't trust this motherfucker. If he put a gun in your head and tell you to do something, he might shoot you anyways.
Yep.
All right. Hey, yeah, and a lot of these people that be saying, oh no, I'm not gonna take the chip. I'm not gonna do this. Hey, a lot of them, once the hour of temptation comes, once they see they can't get food without the chip, once they see they can't do everyday things without the chip, a lot of them are gonna fold. A lot of them right away. That one nigga who you could have sworn he would never take the chip is gonna be the first one in line to take it once his food and all that other shit is gone.
That chip is here, man. That RFID chip, it ain't that prophecy being fulfilled, man. The only thing that hasn't been fulfilled yet is mandatory.
Yep.
They mandatory putting it in people, man, because it's here, man. You can look up articles about the RFID chip all day, or the NFC. Everything has an RFID chip and NFC in it. So they got it in your phones, they got it in all this. Really, they want it in your ass, man. They want it in you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And you gonna say so?
Yeah, I got scripture. This Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." You know what I'm saying? So that's you 2/3 Jakes, you know what I'm saying? Taking the covering of Egypt, which is America, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like the brother was saying, once you know, because one thing is that you can probably take everything away from Jake, but then when Jake start getting serious, is when they food is being taken away from them, man. You know what I'm saying? And once that's being taken away, you know, that's when they gonna be like, you know what, I need to eat. Or the kids gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? You already know that if you got a girl or something with her being a
Man,
weaker vessel, she's gonna be like, what about the kids? What about me? I thought you loved me. I thought you loved your family. You know what I'm saying? Then that peer pressure comes in. But the man of the Lord is going to be like, well, I already know that this was going to come, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been warned and we've been watching. But when it comes down to the 2/3 Jakes and the average Jake, they just going to go ahead and take it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because they already trust in Esau. Esau is, that's why the scripture says in John 8:44, ye are of your father the devil, man. And the lust of your father you will do. They lust every day, you know?
hey, what does it say?
Man,
In Acts 5, it says you have chosen a murderer, you know, and not the holy prince, you know, roughly paraphrasing it.
Jake choose death rather than life. They love the ways of death rather than righteousness. Righteous man, his woman talking about, oh, take the chip. Bitch, you go take the chip. Go ahead.
Yep.
Bitch, go take the RFID chip.
Yep.
Stop talking to me about it. Bitch, you go do that shit. I'm like, your ass can die here. Bitch, get out of my face. Go take the chip and stay away from me. You know what
Right.
you want to trying to talk about? Go take the chip. Bitch, go take the chip. That's all you. You go ahead, bitch. Go ahead. You want to take the chip so bad? Go do it. But me, and like Joshua said, but me and my family, we're gonna serve the Lord. Bitch, you can go ahead, go do you. But I'm gonna do what's right now. As Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Verse 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked in my mouth to strengthen in the strength of Pharaoh and trust in the shadow of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And that's you all trusting in this system. And he's Edom, he's bringing a new gadget. You know what I'm saying? A new distraction to help you further depart from the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is the mark of the beast. You know?
That's right.
Look,
Yeah.
I got one to back you up. Is Isaiah 36:6. Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, wherein if a man lean, you know, that broken reed basically, like their power. So something that you can't really trust in because it's gonna fail. You know, that's why it says broken reed. It says, "Lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it." So if you lean on it, if you trust in America's way, you know, modern day Egypt way, you know, it says it will go into his hand and pierce it, you know. And what is that? That's the RFID chip, you know. Whoever trusts in this system, in this government, they're gonna trust whatever they say that the RFID chip is for.
That's right.
You know, and what are they gonna say? That is good for them. It makes things better for you. Everything will be quicker. The technology is advancing. You know, and then it says, "So is Pharaoh, king of Egypt, to all that trust him." You know.
Yeah.
I got something real quick. Could back y'all up. This is Isaiah 28:18. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it. So just covenant, that just agreement that you make with this devil, not gonna stand, man. It's not even gonna stand. It's gonna be null. It's gonna fail. If you make a contract with this devil and you take that RFID chip, it's gonna fall and it's gonna be to your shame, man. You're basically flat out saying you're denying Yahweh Shemi Shai. You just completely you basically throwing up the middle finger to the Lord by taking the RFID chip, man. Rather if you scared or not. If you take the chip, you just completely just said whatever the scriptures say don't matter. Because you don't that's not having fear of Yahweh Shem Shah. Because when you hear about the judgment that comes with the RFID chip, that's supposed to make you fear for you not to take it, man.
Okay.
That's supposed to put fear in you so you won't take it.
That's right. I got a precept for you.
Yeah.
This is Revelations 14:9. It says, "And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb." So that's the harshest, most grievous punishment for our nation, man, and they don't care that it's coming to them if they take this chip, man. Because like the brother said, a lot of people are like, I'm not gonna take this chip. But nigga, when you can't eat, man, when you can't get your bologna sandwich, when you can't get your bag of Flaming Hots, bro, a lot of you don't have it's covered, man. You gonna go ahead and take that chip, man. And you're gonna receive of the fire and brimstone in front of the holy angels, man. Because we're coming down to the time our people think this is a joke, man. It's evident more and more as we go throughout the years, man. This chip is coming out, man, out of nowhere. Oh, let's use the chip for this. Let's use the chip for that. There's the chip. Oh, let's make everything cashless. This is all being set up because these devils know that they have a short time, man. So they're gonna try to input this chip, man.
Hey, just a couple years ago, man, the chip wasn't being talked about as it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody even knew about the chip. They're like, the chip, what? Now it's more, oh, the RFID chip. Yeah, I know about that. Hey, so we're in those times, man. This is one of the last prophecies, and we're clearly seeing that is being manifested before our eyes.
Which proves that the Bible is true, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some. This Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 18. It says, "If a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them." You know what I'm saying? And according to Sirach, the 7th chapter, you know what I'm saying, was the men of the Lord are spiritually your because like Yahweh Shah said, it says he said, "Who is my father? I mean, who is my mother, my brother, my sister? Those who do the will of the Lord." You know what I'm saying? With us telling you the things that's finna come and warning you and stuff, we're your spiritual parents, man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that if you don't listen to us, because the Lord is chastening you, telling you what you're not supposed to do and stuff, but y'all do it anyways. Verse 19, it says, "Then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his people." I mean, his place. It says, "And they shall say unto the elders of his city, This our son is stubborn and rebellious. He will not obey our voice. He is a glutton and a drunkard. And all the men of his city shall stone him with stones, that he die. So shalt thou put evil away from among you, and all Israel shall hear and fear." You know what I'm saying? And metal, metal is naturally created from melted down stones, man. So when it comes down to those missiles, it's like the same judgment of a rebellious child being stoned, man, from not listening, from not taking heed to the warning.
That's right.
Okay. And all this, and our people don't believe, man. They don't believe that this is true, man. They don't, and like the brother said, everything. The people need to take heed to the things that the men of the Lord are saying, because we've been ordained to have the understanding of this, man, and this time, man. But our people don't want to listen, and it's obvious that we're telling the truth, man. This is this 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. It says, "Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy." And what do we do when we go out onto the highways and byways? We tell these rebellious ass Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans what's going down, who they are, who their enemy is, all right, and what's coming, and what the enemy is about to push, because he knows that our salvation is near, man. We come out there and we go out there and tell them week after week, man.
Right.
All right.
We're warning you. We're telling you what dad is saying.
Yeah.
Hey, dad said this, dad said that. If you don't listen, man, that ain't gonna do nothing. You know, man, that ain't gonna, man. But when he comes, hey,
You come out with that belt, you know.
hey, when you see him pull up on the, hey, when you start seeing him pull up on the driveway, it's like, hey, wait, what was that? Hey, wait, what did dad want? You know?
Nah, hell no. It's gonna be too late, man.
bro, too late. Hey,
This
can I get
says,
a real quick?
I got a little bit more.
Okay,
It said, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. So the things we come out, the things we tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, everything is true, man. Everything is being made known. Everything is coming to light. Everything is coming to fruition, man.
That's
The
right.
chip is out. All right, the other nations are starting to recognize who we are. The so-called white man is scared out of his mind because he thought he had the understanding of these scriptures, and now he's being proven to be a fucking idiot. You know, everything is happening. It's not by coincidence, man. That's what our people. That's their problem, man. They think everything is by coincidence, man. When in the scriptures it tells you everything is done and orchestrated by the Most High, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not a coincidence that we understand this. It's not a coincidence that the wars are starting to brew up, man. It's not a coincidence that that chip is being pushed in small areas, you know, well, in the future to be pushed into to try the whole earth, man. They think it's a game, man. Just like the brother said, when dad comes home and he's pulling up in that drive-thru and he got that belt and you trying to figure out what you could do to get out of your punishment, that's gonna be our people, man. And it's gonna be too late because they're gonna have that chip inside them, man.
Yeah.
So they got to receive that fire and brimstone, man. You know?
I got this about when dad come home. This is Sirach 2 and 12. Woe be to the fearful hearts and the faint hands and the sinner that goes two ways. Woe unto him that is faint hearted, for he believeth not, therefore he shall not be defended. Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? So that's when dad come home, man. What you gonna do, man? Dad gave you all this time, man, to get right, to clean the house, to clean your room, to make your bed, to get your dirty socks off the floor, get your stanky ass shoes out the living room. You get that dirty ass shirt up from off the floor that you just keep leaving on the floor. He already whooped your ass twice for that dirty ass shirt that he told you to throw out. And Jake don't want to listen. They want to keep that dirt. They gonna keep putting the dirty ass shirt on that dad told him to get rid of, and they gonna keep their dirty ass socks in the living room, man. When the Lord said don't do that. So what you gonna do, man? When the Lord walks into the house and he see your dirty ass socks on the floor, and he see you wearing that dirty ass t-shirt he told you not to wear with them busted ass shoes he said throw away because he got you some new ones. So what you gonna do when the Lord walk in the house? And you scrambling and shit, you freaking out, and you see the ones who actually listen. They got it the best as they can. They got their bed made to the best they got. They got their shoes on that dad got them. They got their clothes on that the dad got them. Rather than keeping the dirty shit on, man. Cause Jake want to stay dirty. They want to stay filthy. So yeah, I'll buy Shimmy out shy. What the scripture say? What you gonna do with a rebellious child? You supposed to put them to death.
That's
So the
right.
Lord gonna put them to death, man. Y'all ain't want to clean up. Y'all ain't. It's simple. All y'all had to do was clean the fuck up, clean yourselves up. But y'all ain't want to do it. Y'all want to keep the dirty ass, filthy, titter tat shirt on, man, and them busted ass shoes when your dad got you some new shit. But you want to keep them dirt. You want to keep that dirty ass shirt on when the dad got a white shirt right there in the closet. And shit. You know, I want to wear this dirty shirt. I like this. I like this shirt. I remember this stain right here. Y'all don't know about this stain I got on this shirt. That's Jake is that's why when the Lord walk in the house, he gonna bring death and destruction.
God, that's right.
Yep. And the scriptures say that you did it to yourselves, man.
Yeah.
You know, you brought this upon yourself. Because a simple thing would be to come back to the Most High, His laws. You know, practice the righteous acts. You know, that's why I say His laws are not grievous, man. But our people think they rather worship wickedness, man, which is grievous, rather than the simplicity of the Most High, man.
Yeah, the scriptures.
It's
The Lord never told us to sacrifice unto Molech, but Jake want to go sacrifice their kids and shit unto Molech. The Lord never said do no shit like that. Go kill your kids. Go sacrifice your kid unto a God. The Lord ain't never say do no shit like that, man. So you following something that's harder to follow even than righteousness, because you want to please that flesh, man. You want to kill your kids and sacrifice them to Molech rather than just following Yahweh Shem Shai.
because niggas gonna have their kids getting the chip. They're gonna be like, "Oh, your kid needs the chip too." Oh, okay,
Oh,
putting him too.
Hey, well,
You
shit.
know,
They got this new thing. Nike is coming out with jerseys with the chip in it. Now,
oh yeah, I got the article up too.
you seen that one?
Yeah, it's that was the first article that actually popped up. They got it in the NFL, the NFL and the NBA.
It's like new jerseys and they got the chip in it. What you do basically
Yep,
is you grab your phone and you swipe it on the side and you can find out about the newest shoes, the games, the game scores, all that.
probably tracks like if you like play, how much energy you used,
Yeah.
how many steps you taken during a game, how much calories you burned.
Well, they wanted to put it in the athletes just so they can make sure that they wasn't taking like any drugs to enhance their performance. You know what I'm
yep,
saying? So it could be a
Yeah.
fair game.
And that turns you into like a test dummy for them too, because they can
yep.
train you, however, and they can monitor, like in the movies, man. Like they can monitor how strong you are, what they need to do in your body to upgrade your speed or something like that. That's when these football players are gonna take that chip too, man, because they
Right.
want to be like
Hell yeah.
the ultimate football player, ultimate basketball player, man. You know, so they're gonna trust in Esau. Esau's gonna come to them with that chip and be like, "Oh, just ingrain this chip in yourself, and we'll be able to enhance your speed, your height. We'll be able to get down to the molecular, all the way because Esau's a devil, man. He's a mad scientist, man. So once he ingrains that chip in you, man, that's it, man. He had full control over you, man. Whether it's through
Kind
your
of article right here.
kind.
That's a lot. It says Hansen, I think that's it. Use of RFID chip technology as Super Bowl gives glimpse into future of NFL. So the it's just oh wait, let me see this senior bowl for the second year in a row is experimenting, like you just said, with putting RFID radio identification chips into players' pads during practice to track players' movements and provides that information to teams. Uh, RFID chips have been used for years by companies tracking their shipments with a security system designed to prevent theft. Uh, yeah, that's just basically the article, real quick. Uh, you,
Kind
yeah, y'all got it.
kind wash. I mean, shit, there you go.
You
The,
looking
the,
for
this chip is being heavily pushed. Many ways. You know, through yeah, you have what through the Amazon stores, through the jerseys. You know, another thing, another way that you're pushing it through is through health. Saying that, oh, what if one day you just faint and nobody knows your medical history. With the chip, everybody will know what you're allergic to, what might be the cause of the reason you fainted, and all that. They always try to make it seem attractive and beneficial for the people. You know,
Kind and one of the ways is that people that's who are who's afflicted a certain way, blind, yeah, deaf, this, that, and the other. They got using that RFID technology, people can see again, people can hear again. You know what I'm saying? Whatever afflictions, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord had put upon them, they'll be able to get those things back again. People will be able to walk again. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to also attract a lot of Jakes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of Jakes that's been in wheelchairs all their lives, or had the wheelchair with the little, with the power motor. You know what I'm saying? Who been like retarded and stuff, and now they can have a regular life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be one of the temptations, man. You know what I'm saying? And I had scripture. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 7. It says, "Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and a gift destroyed the heart." And that's what's going to destroy you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like the scripture says, it says that the heart is deceitful before of all, man. You know what I'm saying? So your heart is going to be thinking upon things of your flesh, and you gonna want to get out of the wheelchair, man. You ain't gonna want to deal with that no more. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the test right there. Should I just wait on the Lord, or should I just go ahead and take this chip so I can walk again, man, for a short period of time just to get burnt up, you know?
That's right.
It
And
ain't
yeah,
worth
and,
it.
and here it is, the Lord, he's constantly coming out with through the men of the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shem Yahshai is sending out the messages, you know what I'm saying? And how so you can fully have the understanding, so you can never say that you never knew. This is Job chapter 33, verse 14. It says, "For the Most High speaketh once, and yet yea twice, yet man perceive it not." Here we are like a broken record, constantly telling you the same things over and over, but yeah, you still don't perceive it, man. Why? Because you wrapped up in your lust, man. Scripture says in Romans the 8th chapter, you know what I'm saying, that he that is carnal minded is death, man. To be carnal minded is death, man, but to be spiritual minded is life, you know. And what we seeking ultimately for the eternal life, to be immortal, you know what I'm saying? To have salvation everlasting, you know what I'm saying, with no shame on our names, man. You know?
Sure.
That's right. Yeah, you got something?
Nah, I ain't got nothing.
You got some? Okay, well, we could end it off with this one.
Okay.
This is Genesis 47 and 18. It says, "When that year was ended, they came unto him the second year, and said unto him, We will not hide it from my lord, how that our money is spent. My lord also had our herds of cattle. There is not aught left in the sight of my lord, but our bodies and our lands." So right here, it was in the time of Egypt, when Egypt was going through the famine. So they didn't have anything. They had already given Pharaoh all their money, all their cattle's. To the point where that's why at the end of verse 18 it says, "There is not left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands." Verse 19, "Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes, both we and our land? Buy us and our land for bread, and we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate." And a lot of people are gonna have that attitude in that time. You know, when the lack of bread, when they see the lack of bread, the children starving, uh, 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 the grandparents starving, the family starving. You know, they themselves starving. They're gonna fold. They're gonna be like, "Oh, all right, give us bread, and we'll take the chip." And by taking the chip, they're basically saying, what it says right here, "And we and our land will be servants unto Pharaoh, and give us seed that we may live and not die, that the land be not desolate." You know. Now I'm gonna skip down to verse 25. It says, "And they said, Thou hast saved our lives. Let us find grace in the sight of my Lord, and we will be Pharaoh's servants." You know, and that's exactly what these people are gonna do. When that day comes. You know, the only way you can survive that is if you have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai with you. You know, Scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. You know, everybody else who doesn't have this covering is gonna fold. Is gonna take that chip and they're gonna die. You know,
Pull like
whether
a gingerbread house.
it's through famine or whatever it is, but they're gonna die. You know.
That's right. Just like cookies, just like some cookies and milk. That's how they gonna crumble, man. When you dip some cookies and milk, they just fucking fall apart, man. That's how these motherfuckers gonna crumble in America, man. They gonna say that they softening Esau soften these motherfuckers up, man. They soften them up with the Amazon shit, all this different other bullshit. He's softening them up, and he just keep dipping in that milk until they completely just crumble.
Okay.
You got it. Yeah, it was a weird analogy, but
That make a lot of sense.
yeah, kind of.
Okay. You close it out.
Okay, kind of. With that, I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh,
How
Hashem,
Yahweh
by Hashem, Shah, Kodash, Rakab, Rakatham, Tawadi Yao, by Hashem, Yao Shah, for allowing us to do the video of their spirit. Tawadi Yao, by Hashem, Yao Shah, for giving us his truth as worms. Double honors to apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.